Hello and welcome to this video overview of the 2026 Course Designer app. This is a digital replacement for the Club Blackboard, although that is still available of course. With the Clubhouse refurbishment now completed, there is a new TV on the Clubhouse wall near the RMS sign-on PC which will display our courses. The first task is to switch on both the sign-on PC and the Course TV. For the sign-on PC, simply press the button on the lower right-hand side. For the Course TV, first press the power button on the bottom edge of the TV. Then press and hold the remote button number 1 for 3 seconds. Once it's started, you should see this picture displayed on the TV. With everything powered, it's time to start up the RMS Pro PC in the box upstairs, and then create a course for the first race. So here we are in the OD box, and the main screen shows 2 changes: a new course button at the top left, and a course mimic picture on the right, which naturally enough shows there is currently no course. If we select the next race, the new course button at the top is now enabled, coloured green instead of grey. So let's click it to create our first course. I admit the course screen does look rather busy. Help is provided by 2 things. Firstly, a welcome tour, which describes the different elements on the screen, and secondly by the Help Steps bar at the bottom right of the screen, which offers a sequence of steps with small prompts for creating the course. I'll move quickly through the welcome tour, as you can always freeze the video to read the descriptions. The welcome tour can be viewed again at any time by selecting it from the Help menu at the top left of the screen. Also on the menu, the Exit option will close the app and return to the main RMS at any time. So, let's create our first course. Today the wind is from the south, so we decide on a BC start line. We'll first reposition marks B and C a little by using the mouse to drag and drop, and also the first mark X. As there are multiple classes in some flights, we'll make a split start line by fetching Dan mark D1 from the marked park. We'll also put Dan mark D2 behind the line to avoid a hook finish. Now we're ready to create the course. To begin, we set the start line in the course list. Click on the start area and set the marks. See the little checkbox for a split line? We add D1. Adding the course marks is next. There are 2 ways to do this. More visual folks can click each mark in turn on the lake. Otherwise, type the marks into the course list directly. Let's go to X, then to H, to I, E, G, and then down to D2. Now we set the finish line in the same way as the start. Often the finish line will be the same as the start line, so that is the default. We want to add a finish after mark of D2, just for clarity. Now the Draw Course button will draw us a nice curvy course. The checkbox below the button can force the course line to pass through the centre of the start and finish lines. Sometimes this gives a better looking course. Just check or uncheck the box to see the difference. Now see if the flight information is correct. For this example, we have a split line. Notice the marks are shown at the top of the flights panel. To split or unsplit a particular flight, just click the flight number on the left. The app will split the classes left or right of the line. If that's not what you want, you can click the cells and edit directly. That now looks OK, so we tell the app by clicking the OK button and then look at the race information. The event name looks fine, start time is OK, but we must change the laps to 3. Click the Race Info OK button and now we see that the all-important Publish button is now coloured green. That's good. A nice course, and we're ready to finish off. If there is a message to give the sailors, we can add that. The default text might be right, but clicking the message, we can then add our own. The final step, of course, is to publish the course so that it appears on the course TV downstairs. Once we've done that, we can return to the Pro Race Manager. The course mimic now shows the course that we have just created. Click it to see it larger and click again to put it away. So we now continue enabling the sign-on as usual, and we're ready to start the race. That's the end of this video, but a second video explores some of the other useful features, including pre-made suggested courses and some useful tips, such as quickly amending and republishing a course. But for now, thanks for watching and goodbye.